touch me. Zara zara kiss me, kiss me, kiss me. Zara zara hold me, hold me, hold me. Zara zara oh. Touch me, touch me, touch me. Zara zara kiss me, kiss me, kiss me. Zara zara hold me, hold me, hold me. Zara zara oh.
5 feet 8 inches tall, Katrina Kaif dared to step in Bollywood with her Firangi accent and not so Indian looks. एक conventional Bollywood heroine की image से कोसों दूर, this model turned actress was labelled a flop even before she could prove herself. लेकिन critics की सारी गणित को फेल करते हुए कटरीना ने नॉन फिल्मी बैकग्राउंड होने के बावजूद बॉलीवुड में अपने कदम जमा लिए और इसके साथ इस मिथ को भी तोड़ दिया कि मॉडल्स कांट एक्ट। मुश्किलों से जूझती हुई कटरीना ने वक्त का रुख भी अपनी तरफ मोड़ लिया और दुनिया को दिखा दिया कि जहां चाह है वहां राह है। ऊंचे लंबे कद वाली कटरीना कैफ स्टैंड्स टॉल इन बॉलीवुड टुडे। क्या आपको मालूम है कि अपने करियर की शुरुआती फिल्मों में कटरीना की आवाज की डबिंग की जाती थी, लेकिन अब कटरीना अपने सारे किरदारों की आवाज खुद ही देती हैं। दुनिया कहती है कि सलमान खान इज द रीजन बिहाइंड हर सक्सेस, लेकिन कटरीना का कहना है कि नो, हार्ड वर्क एंड फोकस इज बिहाइंड हर सक्सेस। और आज हम आपकी इस बोल्ड एंड ब्यूटीफुल कटरीना कैफ से ऑनेस्ट एंड फ्रैंक कॉन्वर्सेशन करवाने जा रहे हैं filmy cafe confessions में. So ladies and gentlemen, hold your breath. Hello and welcome to Filmy Cafe. Born in Hong Kong, brought up in Hawaii, started her career in London and now very well established. I repeat, very, very well established in Bollywood, big world of Bollywood, India. I guess some people are born with a silver spoon and Katrina Kaif is one of those lucky few. Yes or no?
Well, I definitely wasn't born with a silver spoon. That's the opposite of what it was actually. But I think everyone has their own destiny. I've had an amazing journey in the 23 years which I've been in the world.
और ये 2 साल आपके लिए particularly बहुत lucky रहे हैं. Year 2007 जब आपकी इतनी सारी films आई और box office पर सबने अच्छा किया. And this year also there are so many releases lined up for you. You're on top of the world.
Yeah, I think I'm pretty happy. I've been working really hard for the last 2 years on these films, and them doing well and them being appreciated by the audiences. I mean, that's all you can ask for. It's a wonderful thing, and I hope now with Sing is King that the audiences like it as well. It's a great film. It's a wonderful, sweet film, and very entertaining.
And you're not even born in Bollywood, you're not even technically Indian, and at the start of your career, you did not even know how to speak Hindi. And you're still one of the most recognizable faces, one of the most successful actors in India. Comment?
I think everyone, as I said, has their own destiny. And I think the industry and maybe some portions of the media, we tend to be a lot more judgmental than our audiences. I think our audiences in India are very honest, very genuine, and if they like someone, they like them. But they're very non-judgmental. They're not there to find your faults and to criticize you. If they like you and they love you, then they support you, and that's a wonderful thing.
1 for the treble, 2 for the bass. King is in the place, you better watch this.
But what I have heard about you from other people, your contemporaries, they say that you're very, very hardworking. You did not know the language and now you've started dubbing and you are learning dances, different kind of dances as well.
I love my work, and every day is a new day for me, and I work with 100% of my energy. And it's true that I am very hardworking. Some of my friends and my close people, they always tell me, you know, you don't need to work so hard, relax. But I love what I do, and this opportunity only comes once in a lifetime. And I want to know that I did the best that I could.
Sing is king, sing is king, sing is king. Sing is king, sing is king, sing is king.
Your film, Sing is King. टाइटल बहुत इंटरेस्टिंग है. किसका आइडिया था ये?
This is a kind of like I think their pet project. I know it's very dear to their hearts. Anish ji and Akshay have worked very hard on it, and the character suits Akshay so well. Yeah. It's just something which I think he was born to do, and I know he really wanted to do it. But you know he's a Punjabi. His real name is Rajiv Bhatia. Yeah, of course. I think it's great. I think people are going to really look forward to seeing Akshay in a role which is so meant for him. It's kind of like a Namaste London was for me, and it's great. I think people are going to love the film.
आपने पंजाबी बोलनी सीखी?
No, not really. I understand it obviously because Akshay always speaks in Punjabi, and yeah, I speak a lot.
आपने अपनी फिल्म नमस्ते लंदन में तो बोली थी पंजाबी?
Yeah, I did, yeah. इश्क दी मेरी मित्रा पहचान की, मिट जाए जदों जिद अपनान दी,
ये जो आपका combination है विपुल अमृतलाल शाह, अक्षय कुमार and Katrina Kaif. You made a wonderful film which did very well at the box office. Namaste London. Going to repeat history?
I hope so. I think this is a film made not to prove a point or not to say come and see great filmmaking and come and see new techniques. Anis Bazmi is a very genuine, unpretentious filmmaker. He makes films for his audience that he thinks the audience want to see, and he's not trying to prove a point to anyone. He's confident in himself. He knows his own ability, and that's what I think Sing is King is. It's an extremely entertaining film. Vipul, who's the producer, as you said, he's a wonderful business person, very good sense, very organized and direct way of approaching films. Anish ji is much more spontaneous person, much more just goes with the flow of things. Akshay is a person who gives 1,000% to all of his characters, and then me, I'm there, just trying to do what I can.
It's a Punjabi film, we ought to have fun.
Yeah,
Okay.
have to.
मेरी नजर में तू ऐसा है जानू रब जाने मेरा सच्ची और मैं ही जानू
क्या कह दिया है तुमने ये जानम
और इसमें आपके co-actor हैं अक्षय कुमार जिनके साथ आपकी 4th film है ये.
This will be my 4th film, yeah.
Yeah, and the chemistry so far has been very good, both on screen and like commercially also. It has done very well. And on the other hand, आपके rumors आने लगते हैं media में, like it has always happened in Bollywood for many ages, कि भाई lead का जो pair है उसमें linking शुरू हो जाती है. How do you react?
It's part of life. It's part of the hazards of our career. It's part of the hazards of our film industry. It's really unfortunate because these things do make you feel uncomfortable. He's a wonderfully professional person, and people just have to accept it that we are professionals, we work together. As a person to work with, he is fantastic. I have loved and I've been very lucky and privileged to have this experience of working with him in 4 films. But that's it. That's all there is to it. He's a lovely gentleman with a lovely wife, and every time I see his wife, Twinkle, I'm like, wow, you know, she's just so beautiful. Yeah, she's a lovely, wonderful person, and these things are just so silly.
In the beginning of your career, how would you react?
The same way I react now. It's part of the hazards, and honestly, I think our audiences and our viewers are becoming intelligent enough to understand that this is not true, and it's just part of just things which keep happening. Yeah.
ठीक है, publicity में भी help करता है कभी-कभी.
People do it for. I mean,
but when such things happen,
logic.
Yeah, when such things happen, do you choose your heart or your head? For example, कभी-कभी ऐसा नहीं होता, जैसे कई बार ऐसे कुछ pairs रहे हैं जिन्होंने एक दूसरे के साथ काम करना बंद कर दिया था for these reasons कि यार बहुत हो गया, I'm married and I can't let these rumors affect my marital life. You would continue to work with him?
No, that's ridiculous. That's ridiculous. You're a professional person and you're working together. Everyone around you knows the situation. Everyone around you knows that this is a professional equation. And these rumors, honestly, are started by 1 or 2 media sections, but nobody takes it seriously. Nobody pays attention to it because there's just too many people around who know that it's just ridiculous nonsense.
नैन चक 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 तुझे तक 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 नैन चक 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 तुझे तक 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 चांद अंबरों से आहे भरदानी मेरे तेरे तेरे उते मर्दानी.
What is your style of functioning? Some people have a very good PR network. Some people just hang out in the right company and hang around the right people. And some people are really hard working. How do you work on your professional life?
I'm a person who just tries to utilize my time. I would say that I probably fall into the very hard-working person who thinks that, you know, as much as I can do, that is how I'll see results. I do pay attention to all the details, to costumes, to timings, to promotion, to songs, to rehearsals. Whatever I can do, I try. And I think people know that, my producers know that, my directors know that, my co-stars know that. And I think that's why maybe people also like working with me and they're confident to work with me because they know that, okay, we don't have to worry about Katrina because she'll be doing what she's meant to be doing. We don't have to check up on her. Is she rehearsing? Is she doing this? We know that she's doing it.
But you started your career at the age of 14. It's been almost 9 to 10 years.
It has.
Is that energy still alive?
That energy is definitely there. Just with experience, you gain knowledge, and with knowledge, then you know how to implement things you want to do. Sometimes you can be like an excited bunny, and you can want to do so many things, but you don't know how. So I think now with more experience and with all the things I've learned over the years, now at least I know the direction. Okay, I want to do this. Now I know, okay, I have to work towards it in this manner. So it only helps you. But yeah, sometimes I do feel like, because I have been working since I've been 15, not in this country albeit, so, and people here have only seen me for the last 3-4 years, but overseas I was doing modeling for a long time. Sometimes I feel like, yes, I'm an old soul.
Old school.
What can you do?
Kabhi hota hai, Katrina, it's been a long time. Let me take a big break, maybe 1 year, 2 years.
No, I love what I do. You know, when I say I want a break, I take 1 day off and then I'm like, I'm bored.
Bored. Come back to the
I need something to do. So no, Christmas time is something which is very important to me. And New Year's, I always try and take that time off with my family.
You go back to London?
Yeah, I try to go to London, or they come here, depends. Some years they've come here, we've all gone to Goa together. So it's very important to, yes, you can't forget you, because some days you'll wake up and you'll be like, who am I? What is, I mean, who is Katrina? You're doing so many other things and you're so engrossed in your life that you forget who you really are.
Yeah.
That's important to keep time for yourself, to keep in touch with your family and people who can ground you.
This one thing is very important, because what I've heard of you, people speak very highly about you. People also say this thing about you, that you would not let anybody take you for granted. You have your own individual style, your own personality, and which is very good.
I don't know about that. In professionally,
The girls in this industry don't all the time have this. I mean,
Yeah?
it's not a very common thing to
I think
be
professionally,
recognized as somebody, a very strong woman. Katrina Kaif is a strong girl. People say like that about you.
that's good. I didn't know that. It's news for me, but it's good, because I obviously don't think anyone wants to be taken for granted. But at the same time, I think people, as I said, I think the people I work with, the producers, the directors, they know my interests and they know that I'm very genuine towards my work. So there's not really a situation for any of us to take each other for granted.
Touch me, zara zara kiss me, kiss me, kiss me, zara zara hold me, hold me, hold me, zara zara
Especially
People say
right
you
now.
will, in the end, marry Salman Khan.
That is a question you'll have to answer to God, because if you plan tomorrow, you know, there's a saying, what man proposes, God disposes. So it's always better in your life, in your career.
To God?
I've not proposed things like this, no.
तेरा ही तेरा इंतजार है, मुझे तो बस तुझसे प्यार है, तेरा ही तेरा खुमार है, खुद पे ना मेरा इख्तियार.
And you are a family of 8 siblings?
Yep.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, it must be fun.
It is fun, and my sisters comprise, you know, a lot of people say that, who are your friends in terms of like girls and stuff, and I'm like, well, I don't have so many friends who are girls primarily because I've got 6 sisters, and I've got 6, imagine that, like imagine if you're a normal girl, you have 6 best friends who are girls, that's a lot.
That's a lot.
Now what happens is, instead of those 6 best friends who are girls, I have 6 sisters, and those are 6 individual relationships I have to maintain. And that's a lot of time and effort, and that comprises of my family and my circle. So I think coming from a big family, it does happen sometimes that, you know, you tend to maybe not be as close to other people outside.
Yeah. Maybe, of course, that's a wholesome family.
Yeah.
And what are they doing? Are they all in London?
No, my sisters are in various different cities. Some of them are studying. One of my sisters is here in Chennai. We're kind of all spread out, unfortunately. It is one thing that I've always thought would be nice if we were all able to be together in one place. But as I said, you are 6 grown-up women. We're all one year apart. So now we're all in our 20s. And everyone has their life to lead and everyone has different choices to make
But
in
I'm
life.
sure they would love to follow your steps and come
No.
in your shoes.
No,
Be an actress.
only one of my sisters is very interested in dancing, but all my other sisters, they are like, no, it's
No
not
acting?
for me.
No Bollywood? Really? But there were rumors.
No. Some of them are very happy in their jobs they do, and one of them is an extremely intelligent girl, and she's studying for a doctorate in advanced mathematics, and I'm like, what is that? I don't know. So everyone's different. Everyone has their own personality.
And while you were growing up in London, your father is Indian. He's a Kashmiri.
Yep.
What was your connect connect with India while you were in London?
There was no real connect with India, to be honest. My uncle and some of my family were here in Bangalore. But beyond that, beyond us having family here, there was no real connection growing up. That's why I said
No Hindi songs being played in the
Not
family.
at all. Not
no
at
Hindi
all.
films, Amitabh Bachchan and Bollywood.
Not at all. We were. My mother also was very into other things, and she was. I've been exposed to so much of world culture that I think I will always be able to fit. I will always be able to adapt to any culture, I think, because I've traveled so much and I've seen so much. I've had a wonderful time here. I think my journey here has been amazing. I couldn't have asked for more, and I think when I came here, I found my place in life. I found what I was meant to do.
After traveling the world, when you came back to India, did you find a connect?
Yeah, I think that's what it was, because otherwise I'm a person who has to continuously move and continuously change. And when I came here, I think I found my home. I think I became settled here, and the love and the acceptance I've received from the industry has been incredible.
I just read somewhere कि आपने विपुल को एक painting दी थी where you painted a portrait of Mahatma Gandhi.
Yeah, in Namaste London after the film, there were a lot of rumors going around before the release of the film that this film is going to flop and it's not going to do well, and people are not excited. And me and Vipul had worked so hard on the film, and he gave me such a fantastic role, and we had such an amazing time working together. So I went outside my house and I made a painting for him. And I gifted it to him, and I said, this is for you because I really feel you've worked so hard on this film, and I'm really sorry that a lot of people are saying the film's not going to do well. Luckily, by God's grace, the film was a big hit, and he got a painting anyway, so.
Are you a good painter?
No, I'm not a good painter, but I really tried, and I was like, I knew what I was making. I wasn't making something out of imagination. I was copying a picture which I had of Gandhiji, so it was that.
Okay, but that means you're creative, and if you're creative, that means you're a soft-hearted person.
I think I am a soft-hearted person at heart. I mean, genuinely, the nature of me, yes, I would say that.
Not many people know that your first film was perhaps Saya, which you had signed. Is that true?
No.
It was a film maybe that you'd signed, but you could not do it because of linguistic reasons?
Oh, no. That was not that. That was a film which I was committed to do for Mukesh Bhatt.
Okay.
And yeah, that film didn't happen for some reason, which at the time for me was like a big deal. And I remember I was like, oh no, what do I do? But people say I've been lucky now. I don't think I've been lucky now. I think I've been really, really fortunate and blessed that all the films I wanted to do, I could name them, but I won't because it's not nice. But all the films I wanted to do in the beginning, and when I was starting out, it didn't work out for some reason. Either I was not selected for the film, or it just didn't happen. All those films turned out not to have worked, So I think it just shows you sometimes that you do have someone there, you do have a destiny, and I pray a lot, and I think God, I think He answers your prayers if you pray genuinely, and I think He's blessed me a lot because it's just happened, there's been too many coincidences, you could say, that the films I wanted to do, those didn't work, and then the films I ended up doing, those luckily by God's grace have worked. So I think it's really wonderful.
Yeah, because I remember reading a review of the film Boom, which did not do well at the box office, and the critics also kind of absolutely panned it. And for you, it was written, she is a brainless beauty. And now everybody is going, Katrina Kaif, Katrina Kaif. See how times change.
I don't mind though. I don't care. I'm not a feminist. I'm not a woman who wants to stand up and people write reels about me of my intelligence.